Look.
Puffin' on the loud, got me sitting on the cloud. I got weed all in my chest, got me thinking to myself that money would eat my stress. You think different, be my guest. I'm chasing after success, the money, power, and respect. I do it big, nothing less. Gotta get this off my pecs. Middle fingers to my ex. It's still fuck them like say sex. Sorry, I had to reflect. It's nature, what you expect. I be higher than a jet, and that be my word to correct. Yes, I'm never low for time or even press.
What up YouTube, Topaz Yates here, and I got another requested review here, and this time is to Second Nature Fallout 3, in which we've done a few of these, man, coming into this one. And if you've been following, you can tell that the main theme of all of these videos have been progression. And you know what? As far as Fallout 3, very little progression here, and that's kind of understandable, man, because Fallout 2 came out in January, and this one, you just damn released this one, dude. So this is like the least amount of time that you've had in between projects, so that's kind of understandable. And I say there's not that much progression because you still have the same fundamental flaws that was in Fallout 2, as far as struggling with your consistency, trying to find your own voice, not having the right features and such, man. You still have those, but I would still say that Fallout 3 is a better overall project than Fallout 2, so that's a little bit of progression there. And I'd say that just based off of simple math here, because I only like 2 tracks off of that Fallout 2. Off of this one, I like 3. Those are higher vibes, the best in Cashville, man. Overall, solid tracks there. Now let me tell you why most people who have succeeded in the damn game, not everybody, but a good portion of them, they space out their projects from year to years. And it's not only because once they drop a project, they spending time to update themselves, to find new types of music, figure out new things to rap about, man, writing new songs. That's not the only thing here. Not only do they spend time between projects, man, devoted to progressing themselves musically, man, but those individual projects and such, they have goals to attain as well. Like, what's the point in continually dropping projects if you're not getting the love off of them that you really need, if you ain't getting the views, the downloads, and all of that shit? See, what people do is they set goals for individual projects, and they do not really start working on the next one until those goals are almost damn met. Because quite honestly, man, you are disrespecting your own work, man, if you just gonna drop some shit and just let it be. Like, that's merely just a waste of your time, energy, and money that you all invested into this project. Like, how much money did you spend on production here? Like, how much money did you spend on studio costs? How much money did you spend just to get the artwork and all that shit, man? If you ain't getting the amount of views that you desire out of the project, then you're taking steps backwards. Like, I would say make up a crazy fucking goal, like, okay, I want 20,000 views off of this project, man, and then you take the steps necessary to get these 20,000 views, and no matter how long it takes for you to do it, you get that shit right, man. I mean, don't focus on the money like I said in the last video, man, because you got to stretch this shit with hard work. Like, I got fundamental goals for my On Blast series, in which I haven't dropped an On Blast in a while because I want to obtain these goals, because what's the point in doing this shit if the shit ain't moving forward? So know how many views and downloads you want from a certain project, man, and then go out and find your fucking fan base. Find the people that you speak for and such. Like I told you before, you really need to be thinking about, man. Go ahead, find some people that's gonna peep you out. Sometimes it's just as good, man, to go out and just promote your shit to a broad base of people and such, and then once you figure out who's all fucking with you, find the commonality between them, and when you find that commonality, that's what you use to find your fan base. Don't be one of these MCs that's just dropping music just for the sake of dropping music, man. You're doing this shit for a purpose. You're doing this shit to not only profit, but you're also doing this shit to become more famous, to gather followers, to be able to create your own business off of this, man. It's not just music. You got to be on both the business end as well. Definitely take this time between projects, man, to work on yourself, your musical abilities and such, to develop better music, but then also focus on that business end, because The thing that all of these MCs have in common that are successful is they got that business in down pat. They got that promotion. They got people following them all the fucking time, man. You have to have that. Music alone isn't going to do that for you. But everybody, man, go ahead and peep out this project, man. The link to it is going to be in the description below. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there. And you can go to downloadpaz.com, that's down there, to read today's article.